What is up, guys? Sorry about that little PlayStation cut thing. Today I just want to talk about something, and I know probably most of my crowd, most of my, you know what I mean, just and probably watch my channel more than they probably thought they would. But, gonna be honest, all I'm gonna do is talk for a couple of seconds. I'm just gonna talk. And I just want some of you guys to listen and take this for yourself, okay? And I mean this, like, for reals mean this, okay?
UAV recon standing by.
One of these days, like, believe me, one of these days life will hit you. And it'll hit you hard in the face. And, you know, some of you guys may have family members that have passed away and people that aren't there for you anymore that you probably need for the motivation to do the things you love, to be successful in the things that you want to be doing in life. And like I said, some of these times you won't have anybody. Believe that. And this is coming from somebody that hasn't had a father since he was 7 years old, okay? I believe that. 7 years old and I haven't had a father. My life has actually been really hard, and I don't want to, like make people feel bad for me. No, I've already dealt with that kind of shit. I don't need the bullshit from anybody. But what I do need is for people to understand how life actually works. And life is bullshit, okay? The things you need to do to be successful will help you in the end once you are successful. And one of the things my dad always told me is if you're successful, stay that way. Keep the motivation, keep whatever it is inside that made you who you are, keep it there. Because once you let that go, that is the moment that you're not successful anymore. That's the day that when you look at your success and you're just like, am I even successful anymore? You know? Life is hard. Like I said, life is hard, okay? But it's only hard if you look at it that way and you say, oh, well, it's always going to be hard like this, so why even try? You know what I mean? If you look at life how you look at, like, anything you do, if you play video games, if you draw, if you fucking sing, if you try to rap, if you try in your power to be successful and you're not successful at that moment in time, just know that you will be eventually. If you try hard enough, you believe in yourself. The most important thing about life is if you don't believe in yourself, bud, you ain't going anywhere. You're not gonna make it where you want to make it, because that's where it starts, is believing in yourself to be that person, to be the one that actually succeeds. Even if your whole family didn't do anything in life. All that matters is if you are. Because you're your own person, and if you follow somebody around, let me tell you, that ain't gonna get you anywhere. That's gonna get you where they are, yes, but let me tell you, you're not gonna have anything else but how they're feeling about you. You know what I mean? It's pretty dumb to think of life as like this list, but it's almost like it's pretty much a list. It's how you portray yourself as a person to be. And if you're successful, you will be successful. And if you think, maybe if I would have tried this, maybe if I would have tried that, maybe if I would have tried a little bit harder in life, then I would have got there. Let me tell you right now, you saying what if after everything, that ain't getting nowhere. Because what if wasn't there when you succeeded, did it? No. You didn't get success off of what if. Unless you're fucking somebody that cheated their way out of everything. But even if you did that, you did something, right? I'm not gonna complain. You did something if you cheated something. You know what I mean? But it's just, it's like, let me see what I can compare this to. Success is what you make it. And the decisions in life will pretty much create your destiny. That's what's gonna shape your destiny into what the fate will become and what, you know, the future holds for you. The only way you know what the future holds for yourself is if you make it that. Now, I'm probably gonna get caught playing this, but, you know, I'm taking it. I don't care. Just listen to what Rocky Balboa has to say. Now, a lot of you guys probably have heard it, but just hear it again.
You say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you. Every day was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now that was strong. Let me just say that's a strong motivational speech. And that I saw my friends, when I showed them that, they listened to it, and I told them, you know, this isn't a joke. Because once you're in high school, once you're in junior high, you know, you're enjoying it, you know, you think you're cool, you're running around with your friends, thinking you're awesome, listening to the modern music, following what everybody else listens to, so you can fit in.
Let's do this.
And that's not what you're really, like, let's just see where that gets you. Okay, does that get you any further in life? Is that getting you the millions you want? Does that really get you the success, the good feeling inside when you complete something? Does it really? Like, you just listening to that just to follow, and, you know, having your friends look at you and be like, that's the only reason I'm his friend. It's because he listens to the same shit I listen to. Can you believe that?
UAV recon standing by.
Bro, let's just go back a little bit here. If you're just friends with somebody because of what the fuck they listen to, what the fuck they wear, or how they act,
Enemy UAV is airborne.
you ain't better than anybody else in this world. You ain't making anything for yourself. You know, I'm just gonna say this right now, rest in peace. Cause you ain't going, there's nothing for you to, the only thing people are gonna remember you as is the person that followed the other person. The shadow, I should say, the shadow. That person that just followed the other person. You were the second person of them. You were like the used version, the off-brand of that one other person that you were with. Now, the same goes as if you have your best friend. Okay, you have a best friend, right? Everybody has a best friend. Let's be honest here. Everybody has a best friend. But you only got the friend because you have interests, right? You got the same interests, you like the same music, you wear the same stuff, you like the same cars, you like the same music, like I already said a billion fucking times, but you know what I mean? That's the only reason why you do the things you do, is because they do them. Am I correct? Or am I wrong? Please correct me if I'm wrong. And a lot of people do this, and it makes me mad. You're probably wondering, well, why? Well, let me just tell you why. It's mostly because if you do this, you're just like the other person. Let's just be honest. Why would you want to be like someone else? Yes, they got the success. You know, they're doing the things they want to do in life, but you're not. The only thing you're doing is fucking sitting on your fucking ass, not doing much of anything. You're following the person that you want to follow. That's what you're being successful at. And people aren't going to look at you as, oh, dude, he did that. Nobody else did that. He did that. No, they're going to be like, he did that and that guy did too, but, you know, he did it better. So we're going to compare them two like this instead of one as a whole. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to get anywhere in life. It's by following. And whoever follows somebody, I'm sorry, I feel bad for you, dude. Oh my god, I knew how following was done because, let me just tell you, in junior high, I did it. I did it like, just like everybody else did it in life, you know, you follow somebody just because you want to fit in. You want to be the one person that's not the loner, that's not like the dumbass sitting in the corner, not finishing his work, the person that gets all the bad grades in life, you know. But the whole purpose of you going to school is to become educated. Okay? It's the only reason, and I didn't figure that out until I got past high school and just looked at myself like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, that moment you just realize you fucked up somewhere along the lines there. You know what I mean? And I did. Mostly I fucked up in high school and you know, let's just say junior high, it wasn't my best years. Junior high was that year that I just followed. I wasn't myself. I did everything everybody else did. I followed that one guy in the fucking hallways that always had people around him. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody does that, but now I'm comparing again, but like, if we're being honest here, stop following people, because you ain't getting anywhere. If you, like, you don't care about what your future holds as much as you care about sleep, as much as you care about being cool in school, about as much as you care about playing video games, you know, doing the things you love doing, that's where it's gonna hit you. That's where you're gonna second guess yourself and be like, what the fuck?
UAV recon standing by.
You know? Like, that's what's gonna happen. That's literally what's gonna happen. But the only way you can change that is by making your own legacy. Don't follow somebody else's path in life. Follow your own. That's where it's gonna get you. That's where you're gonna get the most in life. That's where you're gonna get the most enjoyment. Is if you just follow.
Our UAV is online.
And a lot of people that watch this video are probably gonna think bullshit. You know, Parker, bullshit. Parker, you lying. Bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit. You know? Let me tell you, I've had experience of following people around like a shadow, and once people recognize that's what you do, that's what you're gonna be recognized as the shadow, the person that follows them around. And no, just have your own spot in life where you want to be. I'm gonna just play one more video for you, and this one, just listen to it, and if it's anything you're gonna get out of, just like I said, just listen to it, and you'll understand where I'm going with everything I just said. If I can get it up again. It's right here. Okay, well that's a fucking ad, but whatever. I mean, let's just be honest. You see me, and I play video games, yes. I have a job, yes, but is it what I want to do in life? No, let me just tell you, I fucking hate my job. I don't know. Just listen to this one.
tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Team deathmatch.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. The margin for error is so small. I mean, one half a step too late or too early, you don't quite get it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. You got a dream, you gotta protect it. Something themselves want to tell you you can't. Go get it.
We've taken the lead.
You can't always win, but don't make decisions.
UAV recon standing by.
He who says he can,
Our UAV is online.
are both usually right.
Airstrike standing by.
But you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it bad and then you want to party. You don't want it as want success as much as you want to sleep.
It's not that we are inadequate. It's that we are powerful beyond measure.
Friendly airstrike on the way. Helicopter support standing by. Friendly chopper on the way.
What makes you happy? Make a choice. Like, just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to be. Just decide.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Get up. And don't ever get up.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. To be able at any moment
Our UAV is online.
what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You guys, you ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. What you have naturally, skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours. If you're not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time. Don't try to give up. Try to keep going. Don't try to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Enemy helicopter inbound.
Go out and tell us your work, but you gotta be willing to take the hit and not point the finger saying you ain't where you want to be for him or her or anybody.
UAV recon standing by.
You're better than that.
Our UAV is online. Our UAV is online.
Now,
chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but you, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. What are you gonna do?
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Like limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Okay, so we saw that.
Airstrike standing by.
I don't know if anybody got anything out of it, but if you did,
Away.
you're good. Fucking bitch, dude. It's like I said, you know, you can't always get what you want in life, but you can always try, you know? You do well, you get rewarded, technically. And the only reward that you're gonna really want is that good feeling from success.
About to win this one. Keep
From
up
the
the
moment you were like, I did do that, you know? Like, going through life and following people is not the way. It's not the way you really want to do things, is it? Like, come on. Like, if you want something bad, really badly, go get it. And it doesn't matter if it's video games, like, come on. If anybody judges you for
enemy UAV is
wanting to do things about video games, dude, let's be honest. Who gives a shit what people think? If you really base your success on what people think and how people look at you on what you do, dude, you're not getting anywhere, okay? You're just not. You're not gonna really do... You're not actually gonna be happy with what you're doing. If that makes any sense. You're gonna, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna be happy for a few brief moments, but once people start putting you down, you give up.
UAV recon standing by.
You know what I mean? And let's be honest, that's not what you want. That's not what your parents want. That's not what anybody wants for you. Just don't follow people, because let me tell you, in junior high and in high school, that's where you want to focus. Yes, I know you probably don't want to be bullied in high school or junior high. You don't want to be looked at as the one person that's the nerd. Who gives a shit if you are a nerd, okay? Who cares? Who cares if you do the things you do when you have free time? I play video games on my free time. I record for YouTube on my free time. But what do I do when I'm not? When I don't have any free time? I work on the goals in life. I work on what I want to do, what I want to become. And I work on it. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people that watch this video. Not a lot, but you know what I mean. My subscribers that actually watch this video. You're probably younger. You're probably the youngest out of all the groups of YouTubers that actually, you know, get the whatever. But that doesn't mean you can't start early. That doesn't mean you can't reach for what you want early. You know? If you want it, get it. If you want to be rich in life, you don't have to go the celebrity way. You don't have to go with music. You don't have to go with being an actress or an actor. You know, you don't have to be any of those things. You don't have to be a celebrity at all to be rich, to be wealthy, to be what you want to be and still enjoy it while getting paid big, okay? While getting money. It doesn't matter about money. Really, if you love doing something and you really just want the money, then you ain't better than anybody else there cheating their way through it. Because you gotta love the thing you're gonna do. You gotta have passion for it. You gotta have faith that you're gonna get it done. You gotta believe in yourself to get straight through it. And it's like some of the videos I just showed you, or, you know, you listened to said. You know, you gotta want it more than you want to sleep. You gotta want it more than you want to play games. More than you want to sit, and more than you want to do anything. You gotta want it. You gotta run for it. You gotta fight for it. You can't let anybody, not your parents, nobody in your family should want you not to succeed. Because the moment they want you to fail, or they think you can't do it, is when you look at yourself and say, they're probably right. And if you do that, you ain't better than anybody else. Just because your friend that has straight A's goes and, you know, gets drunk on the weekend or any of that dumb shit, doesn't mean you have to follow him. Just because he thinks he's cool, doesn't mean you need to do the same shit. Because it's like everybody says in the end, you know, success is not given. It's just work. It's through hard work and loyalty, and just success is the thing you really, really, really want deep down. And if you, like I said, it doesn't matter what you want to do. It's if you actually do it. And most people out there will get mad, and, you know, just because somebody else can't do it doesn't mean you can't do it. Just because somebody looks at you and says, you can't do that, doesn't mean you can't do that. It's like I've said a lot of times. If somebody says you can't do it, prove them wrong, turn around and do it. If you don't want to be doing that, then don't do it. But if somebody says something like that, and you sit and you look and you stare at the sky, or, you know, you just look like some fucking retard on... Fuck it, dude. Okay? That's all I have to say. Okay? Whoever doubts you is one of those people that know they can't be doing what they want to be doing. It's those people, those actual kind of people, that can't do what they want to do in life. It's the people that can't get the money they want, the success they want through life. It's those exact kind of people that you don't want around you. Okay? And you're probably never gonna hear this again from anybody, but you can do it. And if your parents doubt you, if your friends doubt you, you need to just fucking turn around and be like, hey, if you doubt me, you're not a real friend. You're not. They're not. If anybody doubts you, they're not your friend. They're not your good friend that you fucking hoped for. They're not your best friend. They're not your close friend. I don't give a fuck who it is. If they doubt you in any way, shape, or form, they're no better than the failures. Probably wondering why I'm putting it like that. Because that's how it is. It is. That's life, dude. That's that's literally life in a nutshell for you. You know, I don't want people looking bad at me and like looking at me like, he was that rude YouTuber that told me I can't do what I want to do in life. No, I'm telling you, you can. You just gotta reach for it. You gotta want it bad enough that you put the things you love last. The things you really, really want to do last. You don't put those before success. Before the thing you want to reach for, the goals you want to reach, and you just can't. Because the moment you start doing that is the moment that you start failing. The moment you start looking back at yourself like, can I do that? It will surprise you at what you can do and what you can become. But it's like I said, the moment you give up, the moment you say you can't, is when you're gonna need the success, is when you're gonna need the hope, the everything you got inside has to go towards it. All the passion, all the love for what you're doing, it has to come from something. And the only thing it can come from is yourself. Yes, you're gonna have teachers, you're gonna have people around you that say you can. That's just extra motivation. You inside should already want it bad enough that you ain't gonna let anything get in front of that. In front of the success that you want bad enough that you're willing to go out there and get it. That you're gonna risk like everything. People are gonna laugh at you, people are gonna look bad on you, people are gonna like look at you like, why the hell did you even try? Those are the kinds of people that I just said not to listen to. And if you do listen to them, it's your fault for giving up. Because you can't say it was because of him that you didn't do something. It was because of him that I didn't succeed, you know what I mean? Nah, dude, he got in my way of success. He took that from me. No. You took it from yourself. You made yourself vulnerable. So, your own fault, mate, okay? Your own goddamn fault. Like I've already said a billion kajillion times, okay? Just because anything or any fucking person gets in front of you from doing what you love doesn't mean you can't do it. Just gotta want it bad enough that you're gonna go out there and get it. You're gonna reach for it, but you're not gonna give up. And most of all, give up the fucking friends that tell you you can't do it. That's really all I have to say. There's more that I want to say, but you know, I'm not gonna say it just because of the sake of time that I have before I have to go to work. Before I have to go and do things that I don't want to do. But I'm gonna do it because I want to be successful. And I live paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to be that kind of person. Living paycheck to paycheck. And trust me, it's bad to live paycheck to paycheck. It's very bad. Just because you hardly have any money to do anything you like to do, to buy things you love so much, and you know, it's just that it's like 100 times harder when you don't have money to do the things, because obviously you gotta have the money to be able to do the things you like. You know what I mean? Because money is where you get to the top. Not by bribing people. Not even close. Because once you start bribing people, you look like the bitch.
UAV recon standing by.
Probably like, what the hell is this bitch talking about? But yeah, that's really what I wanted to get to. And I know my channel is small as all hell, and I know this probably won't, it's not going to help it at all, probably, because people just probably going to look at it and be like, whatever, dude, you're just speaking because you want to be heard. You want people to have sympathy for you. Let me tell you, I don't need sympathy from you. I don't need anything from you. The only thing I want you to get out of my channel is the motivation. I don't want this channel to be a negative experience for you. I don't want you to come to this channel and feel like shit because you're not good enough to have your own channel. You don't have to be good at games to have a channel. Like, I don't know who actually thinks that. Just because you got skill don't mean shit. That just means you have skill at playing games. That means you have skill at, you know, playing Call of Duty. You know what I mean? It's good, it's good. It's good to be good at a game, but it's just bad enough to, it's no. Whatever you think, bros and brosettes. That's really, like I said, that's really all I had to say. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys are going to get something from this video. I'm going to keep going, but all that you're really going to hear is I'm not going to really talk. There's not going to be any more commentary, so I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of this game, and have a great day. And if anybody hasn't told you this, you are going to succeed.
Time's almost up. Friendly chopper on the way. Damn, we just got our asses kicked.
There is no other stage, no other audience, no other night like Showtime.
Take no prisoners, comrades. Enemy UAV is airborne. Helicopter support standing by. Friendly helicopter on the way. Enemy UAV is airborne. We are about to achieve victory, comrades.
Did you know return missionaries get half off their first semester tuition at LDS Business College? That's 50% off. All you have to do is attend within 1 year of your return date. Coming home in between semesters? Don't worry. There's the mid-semester start program, which is completely free. Like 100% off free. Plus, we're still accepting applications for this winter
Enemy
semester.
UAV is